So welcome back at the annual conference organized by Frontier Securities about capital raising and investment. I have the pleasure to have Mr. Tsogtsaikhan Gombo, director of MonAtom LLC, a sovereign-owned entity, and who just had a speech today at the conference. So maybe a few more questions. According to you, what is the current potential in terms of nuclear energy in Mongolia?
Well, Mongolia certainly has a strong potential to develop nuclear energy. And one strong factor for this is the Mongolian uranium resources. Mongolia was listed number 15 about 4 years ago by International Atomic Energy Agency, having resources of 62,000 tons of proven reserves. And we are working now very hard to increase this reserve. And I believe that this proven reserve of 62,000 tons will be tripled, quadrupled within 2 or 3 years.
Thank you. What about the government policy and regulation of nuclear energy?
We have basically everything from government side, needed from government side is we have. We have Nuclear Energy Act. We have a government policy on development of nuclear energy in the uranium sector in Mongolia. And we have all other necessarily laws, regulations in place. But of course, different question is whether these laws and rules are, how to say, competitive. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we need more work to improve our existing laws and rules, regulations.
Uranium and nuclear energy is a sensitive sector. It's a strategic sector for Mongolia. How are you going to attract investors? I mean, if the government maintains the control, 51% on those mines or nuclear energy activity.
Mm-hmm. Firstly, as you said, this is a very strategically important sector. Even we have strict law, and we hope and believe that there would be partners from foreign countries, because uranium is not that, how to say, widespread mineral. About 40 countries in the world have some kind of uranium resources, mm-hmm. and Mongolia is one of the biggest of them. So this is first factor we consider, that we will have foreign partners. Secondly, government today fully understands that our law is not that competitive. So government is already tasked a working group in the parliament to amend that law. After that, I hope that we will have very competitive law.
And about the future outlook on the industry, I mean, especially after what happened in Japan and Fukushima, I mean, we heard as well that international standards and regulations should be become stricter as well. Yeah. I mean, so what is the future outlook for you, I mean, on the long term?
In the long term, as I just mentioned in the conference, in the long term we hope that the nuclear energy sector, the industry, will not be deterred by this incident. This is single incident in the world after Chernobyl, after 30 years nearly. So we have, if you, I hope that you will agree with me, we have air traffic incident maybe nearly every month. So we have second instance with nuclear power plant in 30 years' time in the world. So it's comparing with air traffic incidents, we don't have that much. Mm. So because of this, we believe that the industry will not be deterred by this incident, and many countries will stay, I mean, in the course to develop nuclear energy, to put into production level more and more nuclear reactors. Mm-hmm. That's what my understanding.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tsogtsaikhan. Thank you.